Hey, all you podcast listeners, you can find Slice of the Paranormal everywhere podcasts are found, or you can watch us on our YouTube channel.
Hey, hi, hello there.
Wow,
How was that one?
Fancy.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Doubled it up today. I'm Ryan. This is Christy. This is Steven. We are Slice of the Paranormal.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for coming back.
Slicing the Paranormal up. We're a paranormal podcast where we go to haunted places, check them out. Steve tells us a little bit about the story. We eat it, a local pizza place, review it, and then we come back here and talk about it. And Steve tells us the rest of the story. So that's what's going to happen right here.
Yeah, totally.
But before we get started today, I wanted to tell you guys something that I learned that was kind of weird. I didn't know this, and we were always talking about. So Paranormal covers a bunch of stuff. We were always talking about how we like the Susquehanna River, and we are very, very charmed and blessed to have this in our backyard. It's very nice. But I learned, did you ever know there was a cryptid in the Susquehanna?
There's several.
Wow, I just learned about one I never heard of.
Okay, which one did you hear about?
Kettle Creek Monster?
Yes, or the dugong.
The dugong, yeah, it's supposed to be like a big dugong. It looks crazy. It looks like a big hippo, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and again, it's been reported a bunch of different places. I just learned about, they call it the West Branch Dugong.
Oh, so it's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
It's in the Susquehanna, Pennsylvania.
Wow, good
Kettle
job,
Creek
Ryan.
Monster. Yeah, I was blowing my mind. I was like, what is this crazy looking thing?
I think I had heard of something, and Stephen may have even mentioned it, a while ago when we were out on one of our adventures, but I didn't remember the name of it or where it was or anything.
Dugong's not something we see ever. That's
also,
a weird...
kind of not easy to forget. Like dugong, that's a cool word.
You're going to remember that
Yeah.
one. And they look like kind of like weird looking hippos kind of things.
Possibly a manatee.
Manatee-ish. Yep.
Yeah.
You're saying that the West Branch, whatever, is...
Yeah, I grew up on the West Branch, and I used to have a nightmare of a sea serpent in the Susquehanna, and I never knew of anything.
Yep,
and
thanks for
I
that.
played in that river. I've never seen anything either. In fact, if you are anywhere near Montandan, you can practically walk across that river.
Right. There's a bunch of places you can walk
It's like
across
maybe
3
3 feet deep. So I can't imagine there's a Loch Ness creature there.
But maybe a dugong.
Maybe a dugong. Yeah. I don't know if it's a manatee, a seal, or what the hell it is.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say, I just learned that one. I thought I wanted to share that with you guys too.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Now, we've been to Wrightsville, down that way. There's actually, there used to be reports of mermaids.
Ooh.
So
In the Susquehanna?
In the Susquehanna. So there's a lot of weird lore with that.
Well, it's such an old river. There's got to be.
I think it's the oldest river on the planet. Like
It
dinosaurs
was there during
walked there.
Pangea.
Correct.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I just wanted, we can get back to the good stuff. I just wanted to tell you about that.
Hey, no problem. We'll have to go to Kettle Creek and look for a dugong.
Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find some dugong tracks.
She never do me gong.
I mean, imagine it. We might be the first people to find prints of that creature. You see Bigfoot prints everywhere.
Right.
But you don't see... I'd like to go to a festival and be like, yo, have you ever seen this print? We got the first dugong.
Dugong prince.
Dugong with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, totally. I'm all about it. We'll lead the path, to proving the dugong exists.
I like it.
So I was thinking, you guys, you know how sometimes we're like, oh, we drink for certain things?
Yeah.
And Ryan and I have a history of making up drinking games to TV
True
shows
story.
and stuff. So I just started thinking of a few little rules that people playing at home might want to play with. So I need you guys' help, though, because I only could think of a few for each of us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Steven, I thought mentions of Hessians.
Mentions of Hessians. Anytime Hessians are mentioned,
Is
yeah.
that like a sip or?
Just a sip, just a little sip.
Okay.
If Steven is somehow related to the topic at hand or has a person,
relative.
Yeah, has a
Yeah.
relative that's related to.
It's pretty good.
It does happen.
Yep. Or Steven flashes a book.
Oh, that's a good one too.
You know, I didn't bring any today.
No books today.
So
Unless you count my book, and I don't count that.
Well, if you would flash it to the camera, it would count.
Okay.
Anytime you flash any kind of a book.
All right.
We can get a little loosey-goosey with the rules. Sometimes.
All right. Depends on how much people want to drink.
Right. Ryan, kind of lame, but you would have got us today because I have hey, hi, hello there. But you didn't say that today. You said hey, hi, hi.
Look at that.
Right? Another one is dang.
I do dang a lot.
And that's cool.
Oh.
Does he say that? And then for pizza review, for Steven, I have phenomenal, solid, or undercarriage. He says those 3 words.
Undercarriage, yeah, phenomenal, solid.
And for you, all I could think of was cheese blend.
I do like a good cheese blend.
For myself, I said, when I say basically, because I know I say that too much.
Okay.
And if I hit my mic with the microphone, which I do
happens.
a lot.
Yeah.
And pizza review, when I mention napkins or grease.
Okay.
With a grease review.
Yeah.
I also would like to say, when he says the word dang, I think our viewers should yell
more
Joe
like-
Dirt and cheers or something.
Oh, that's cool. Make it a specialized one.
Because it is a dang. It's
Yeah.
not just dang. Yeah.
It's very Joe Dirt-esque.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But if you guys can think of any other.
Now that I'm
we have that.
self-conscious about what I say, this is good. I'll be like, oh.
Yeah. You're like,
Just, sorry.
Sorry, that was not
Straight
the
up kick you.
intention.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't care.
kicking me under the
we
table.
don't care. I'm not offended.
No.
I could care
That's why you
less.
just kicked me.
I did not mean to kick you. I will
just
kick
kidding.
you if you want some of this.
He has
Why
some
Iota?
anger in his eyes.
Listen,
Anywho.
where are we at today,
Yeah.
Steve?
Thanks, Cup of Code.
Thank you to Cup of Code.
Yeah.
Everyone's loving the billboard, you know.
Oh, their billboard is nice for
Their
us.
billboard
is.
is awesome. Today we went to what is it, Shaolin? Is that what it is?
It's referred to as Shaolin,
Yeah.
Staten Island, New York.
Staten Island, New York. We went up
I should
there.
have worn my Wu-Tang
Home of the
shirt.
Woo.
Yeah,
Why
home of the
didn't I?
Woo. And before we get to where we went, I have to say that Ryan made me trudge through the trees
Love it.
To go to the South Pole, the southernmost tip of New York.
Yeah, what they call the South Pole.
Which is at the Conference House Park, which is where we went. So we walked there while we were waiting for Jason from Odd and Untold.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
met our friend Jason there. It was awesome.
And he went with us to the site that we were going to, the Conference House. And Jason lives in Shaolin, and he was like, yeah, this is a place I like to go to when I am a little bored. I wanted to go check something out.
The Conference House.
The Conference
And the
House.
park surrounding it, like the whole thing, because it's got like trails. And
There's many different buildings, and
it was beautiful.
And if you're in Staten Island, I'm sure little sites like that are few and far between.
Yeah,
That
you would
aren't
think.
like built up. And it's
people were
kind of
walking
like
their dogs. Yeah,
people are
jogging.
just kind of taking it easy. So we were like, sure, Jason, we'll go to the Conference House with you. And he told me it was like $5 to check out. I was like, oh, that's nothing.
We like that.
And they upped the price. It's now $10 for our viewers.
Yep.
That go.
But it
Don't
was
be
a really
alarmed.
good tour.
Had you have heard about the Conference House before, Jason?
I did not.
Oh, awesome. So that's even better.
So for our viewers might not know this, but I'm such a geek that I have files on every state and list of haunted sites. And anytime someone tells me a new site, I then research it. So when Jason suggested this place, it was not on my radar.
Yeah, he actually did an episode on it. I think
He
it was,
did.
Yeah,
He did.
episode
Untold.
37, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
And you should go to our viewers, go check out his podcast. He did an episode on the Conference House, and we're going to actually have him in the studio.
Yeah, I'm
for,
excited about that.
Another episode, because we
Yeah.
checked out Snug Harbor with him, and that's going to be the episode that we have him on our podcast.
Yeah.
And he's also done an episode on that as well.
Yeah,
But this time we're just gonna talk about the Conference House. We'll have to wait to talk more about Jason.
Yeah.
Who's a great guy.
Right.
I loved getting to hang out with him.
yeah, that was a fun time.
But the conference house is, you can find it at 7455 Highland Boulevard in Staten Island, not Shaolin, New York.
Staten Island.
And it's also known as the Biddle House.
Right.
So it's famous as the place for where Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Edward Rutledge met Lord Richard Howe on September 11th, 1776. Now, what they were meeting for was Benjamin Franklin was going to try to end the Revolutionary War early. Obviously, this did not happen. When Benjamin Franklin gets off the boat, which this Biddle House or conference house faces the water, he was immediately met with 100 redcoats to
At least
intimidate
100,
him.
right?
Yeah, so there were redcoats everywhere, and he's trying to negotiate the end of the Revolutionary War.
And they show up full force trying to intimidate him, trying to show, hey.
Yeah, they're trying to...
Look how much red coats are here.
They're trying to make him fold easily.
Right.
And Benjamin Franklin's not that kind of guy, so he did not fold. And obviously, the war continues on.
Yeah, on Jason's episode, he said that Staten Island was very loyal to the crown, opposed to all the other boroughs in New York. That Staten Island was very
held some loyalty
to the crown, so that's why they chose that to have their conference.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And the Biddle family is no different. They were very much loyalist to the crown. So the guy's name was Captain Biddle, and he... The haunted lore of the site is the fact that there was a slave girl that worked at the home, and one of the stories is that she was lighting a candle in the window and alerting the Patriots to secret messages.
Oh.
And that Captain Biddle got so upset, he threw her down the stairs and killed her. So I've sent you a picture of the stairs. It's from the entryway when you're looking up the stairs. You can see the stairs of the home. And the window, I have a group picture of us all standing in front of the house, and I'm pointing at the window. It's in the upper far right-hand side of the image, which is the window that she supposedly put the candle in. Now she dies at the end of after being thrown down the stairs. Now in some stories, she doesn't die after falling down the stairs, and Captain Biddle goes down there and he stabs her and makes sure she's dead.
Brutal.
That's a story changer right there.
Cup of Code! Today's episode is brought to you by Cup O Code. Need a website or marketing solution that works as hard as you do? At Cup of Code, they don't just build websites. They create digital solutions that grow your business. From expert web design to targeted marketing, including Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, and billboards, they've got you covered. Dream, design, develop. Visit cupofcode.com and take your business to the next level.
There's also stories that had nothing to do with her loyalty to the Patriots. It could also have been that she was pregnant and that he pushed her down the stairs and killed her to stop her from having a child.
That's what makes the most sense to me. And maybe he didn't even mean to kill her. Maybe he just thought, well, good old fall down the stairs and take care of that problem.
Possibly.
She died.
Ugh.
It's really hard to say. There were you're in Staten Island, but I mean, it was normal to alert Patriots and other people through putting a candle in a window, or a candle in a certain window would indicate different things. So
Candle code.
Now,
Candle code.
the site also has Native American graves that have been found on it, because a lot of that park is formerly of the Biddle families. So was heavily lived on by the Native Americans. Now, the history of the house is it was built by Captain Christopher Billop in 1680.
Old.
It is a 2-story rubble stone masonry building and has been owned by New York City since 1926. So it's not a private residence anymore. Today it's been restored. Christopher Billop was a collector of customs for Delaware, and while his wife remained in Staten Island, he traveled back and forth to England several times. This guy actually dies in London in 1725.
That's so long ago.
I know.
He had 2 daughters, Mary and Anne. Mary married twice to clergymen, but never had any children.
He was?
No.
She was.
Mary. His daughter.
Gotcha.
The original Billop, not the one that threw the girl down the steps. This is his ancestors.
And not Chauncey Billups, the guy I got in trouble for the NBA gambling. Not him.
Gosh. No, not him. Anne Billop married a guy named Colonel Thomas Farmer in 1705. Their son Thomas assumed the name Billop and inherited the estate. He and his second wife had 8 children, and one of those 8 children is Colonel Christopher Billop, the evil man that throws women down steps. So he got famous during the Revolutionary War, and he was the oldest of 8 children. He was born in 1737, dies in 1827. The colonel received many commutations.
It says colonel, right? Is that the word, or is it colonel? Are you trying to say colonel? Is it like different than colonel?
It might be colonel.
It's pronounced colonel, I think.
Whatever.
You're a reader.
Whatever.
Just heads up. Please,
I like to
don't
read
write in and correct him. We already corrected him.
Right. Okay. Colonel received.
I know it's dumb. It's
there's
dumb.
no R there.
I'm not saying it's the thing to do. I'm just saying that's how it's pronounced.
Whatever.
Nah, that's what I say. Whatever. You can say colonel.
Now this guy, Billop.
Just don't say
Am I pronouncing that right, Ryan?
Is Billop okay?
Jeez.
Okay. Billop was receiving tons of communications because he was a loyalist. Mm-hmm. So he was not on the Patriots' side at the site. So there is possible reason for a servant or a slave girl to be alerting Patriots to what's happening in the house.
Yeah.
And don't you think, like, and I don't know, but couldn't a slave girl be like for somebody else, helping somebody else out? Somebody's giving her the information and she's the one with access to the window.
It's either that or she's overhearing the things being said by a loyalist in the house because loyalists are meeting there.
Just rat them out.
And just trying to rat them out to her friends. Because if I was a slave, I would not be too sympathetic to the master who controlled my every whim.
Yeah.
I'd be like, let's get this guy the hell out of here.
I'm going to need some help.
Yeah. So I'm of the opinion that maybe she was, because of the time frame, maybe she was ratting him out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's maybe just me wonderful hoping, I guess. This colonel.
Nice. Look at Steve learning.
Should that go on the list? Colonel.
Steve mispronounces something.
Just
People
colonel.
would drink a lot. Oh, just colonel?
Yeah.
Yeah, colonel's good.
We can add that.
Right.
The colonel commanded a native loyalist, and his brother Thomas Farmer was a staunch Whig. So that's
the Whig
opposite.
Party.
Yeah. So
I don't know what that even means, but
I don't either. I was just trying to think.
Sounds
about
very British, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a British political party.
Were they loyalists?
It's a political party before Republicans and Democrats.
I got you.
Some
of our presidents were Whigs, right?
They wore wigs.
Were
They
wigs.
were wigs.
Were wigs, not beards, wigs.
They wore wigs and some were wigs.
Right.
They were both correct.
Fair enough.
And had earwigs.
Oh,
Let's hope not.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Gross.
Now, this Billop guy, after the war, he doesn't get to live out his life in that house. Because being a loyalist...
The first Billop or the second Billop?
This is the Christopher Billop.
Okay.
Remember that family tree they had?
Yes, I do.
That thing was awesome. And it was, I mean, it's...
But you couldn't walk in the room. I couldn't get a straight on shot of it.
No, I got a picture of it, but I don't think, even if you zoomed in, you probably still can't read these things. It was cool. Oh, I can kind of read them.
I like the family tree at the Edgar Allan Poe house in Baltimore more.
Oh, yeah, I remember
get
that.
Up close to that.
Mm-hmm. Really see the incest.
The cousinry.
Harsh.
Sorry.
And it's my own fault. I brought it up.
You told us.
I told you the story. Yeah, it's a little incestuous. All right, so back to Billop.
Right.
Colonel Billop.
Nice job.
Who died at St. John in New Brunswick, Canada. That's where he lived after the war.
Oh, okay.
Now, hauntings.
Yes.
An injured British soldier did die at this home and was buried in an unmarked grave. One legend says that, I said about the servant girl. In the legends, she's supposedly 15 years old. Oh. So she's a young girl. Mm-hmm. And who knows if she's alerting people. But there is...
15 for that time period is kind of like different than 15 now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, back then, 15, you're
marrying age.
Yeah.
But there's literally no evidence that this happened. But then again, if Billop did kill his servant, he could just bury her on the grounds with an unmarked grave.
Yeah, that would have made murdering people in your home so much easier.
Speaking of this, I saw Vanilla Ice talk about this randomly on some social media platform. He goes, not only can you bury him on your property, it has to be family, but you'll never pay property tax again.
Yeah.
That is actually very true.
We talked about that in one of the episodes.
No more property tax? I'm going to need that.
Yeah, because remember we talked about Steve Sendo, so we've all come to the agreement we need to bury family members in our yard.
Exactly.
Got to do it.
We do.
I don't think we're allowed. There's got to be zoning.
Can you burn them first and then bury their ashes there? Do you think
I don't
that's
know if
the
that
same?
would count.
That probably.
Still their remains.
Does that mean Graceland doesn't pay property taxes?
Yes, and that's why Graceland will never go away. That's what Vanilla Ice taught me.
Rough.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think I learned that from Yellowstone, that TV show.
That's cool.
They did that too.
Vanilla Ice is cool.
What's
his name? Rob Van Winkle. Check that out.
Oh, is that what his name is?
I think he's a vegetarian.
I think so.
I almost booked him
for
when I was managing a nightclub. I almost booked Vanilla Ice.
The rock and roll, the metal version, right?
But the reason I did not book him was I had found out that like the concert beforehand, when I was looking at booking him, someone had thrown a cup of piss at him, and I was like, I'm not going to book him.
Oh.
I don't want to.
I went and saw him on that weird comeback like metal tour where it was just like
I wanted to have
new
him on.
Metal. It was bad.
Oh.
It was really bad. We had fun though.
Listen, I'm not ashamed to admit I listened to Ice Ice Baby.
Yeah, man, it's a good
on
song.
repeat when it came out. I liked it.
Yeah.
People still listen to it.
And what was the song from Ninja Turtles?
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Go Ninja.
Go.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry.
I didn't know that.
All right, back to
All right, so
Hey, pizza. It's fitting.
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles. I love
all right,
pizza.
yeah,
Turtles like
I'll
pizza.
give you that much. Oh, and speaking of Ninja Turtles, whenever we go to, is it Seattle or no? Where was Goonies filmed? Come on.
Oh, it is. I think it is
Oregon.
Portland.
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
When we go
Astoria.
there, Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles was filmed there.
Teenage Turtles Mutant Ninja.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Turtles Ninja Mutant Ninja.
That's cool.
So we'll have to go check that out.
That will be cool.
And
you said it was like 3 movie sites there.
Yeah, there was also Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, that's it.
And Goonies.
Goonies.
Think
was
that
done-
tower's
and-
still there?
I don't know.
The kid climbs up?
The best movie besides Goonies. Goonies is the best.
Yes.
The second best would be Short Circuit.
Oh, yes.
Same, all from
All
Portland.
in the same area.
That's cool.
So we could totally
Yeah, that would
do-
be fun.
No, disassemble Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephanie's house. You can go
Inputs.
visit it.
You can visit Stephanie's house.
Wow.
I'm sorry. We're completely sidetracking.
We are off the rails here. I like it.
We're totally off the rails.
We go from Revolutionary War to Short Circuit.
Sounds about right.
This is pretty much what our car rides are like.
Yeah.
Oh, disassemble.
You know, but okay, so this Billup guy, the reason he dies in Canada is because in 1779, he is captured and branded as a loyalist. And his land would have been confiscated when the British were forced out of New York, and Billup began selling his land in 1780. After the war, he moved his family to New Brunswick, north of Nova Scotia, until his death. So, like I said, when facing the house, if you want to try to see the ghost lore, is supposedly people will see the light in that upper right-hand corner of the home. People also hear screaming as if she's being thrown down the stairs, so they can hear that final scream of her. Her ghost is said to be maybe even seen out that window. Now, Jason Strawman captured an odd photo at the site, which I don't have it.
I don't have that one either. He showed us, but I don't.
But
you can see it on his episode if you watch his episode. He puts his on
Jason's,
YouTube.
Odd and Untold Podcast.
Yeah, or if you go to his website, you can see the pictures
and look up the conference house. You can see this image.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like
and who knows if it's anything, but
even he says he doesn't know what it is because they were literally walking. It was an accidental photo.
Yeah,
that is mostly focused on the ground, but there's a very bright two-banded object that appears in that image.
And he said he tried to recreate it.
Yeah, and
multiple times, multiple ways, and it was before like phone cameras. It was on a digital camera, so it wasn't. It's a little while ago.
Yeah, back in the old days when your viewfinder was like this, and it was like 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, so you really didn't know what you had. In fact, when I was ghost hunting back in those days, you would literally take hundreds of pictures and not even bother to look at them.
Oh, yeah.
On a ghost hunt. You'd wait till you got home.
And can actually blow them up.
Blow them up on your computer. It was worthless to waste valuable time looking at them at that time. So, I think people should totally check this out and check out his website because he's very thorough in his investigative techniques. And
he's like us too. He wants to debunk things as much as possible because he doesn't like it. You know, there are things we don't know about. There are things that we can't explain. But if we can explain them, we should because we invalidate ourselves if we don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We talked about this when we were eating pizza with Jason. It's that we don't debunk things because we don't want to believe. We debunk things because we want the best evidence to rise to the top.
Exactly.
And the bad evidence should just go away.
Yeah, hopefully.
You know, focus on what it really needs to be focused on. You know, there are images that are pareidolia, where your mind is making sense out of disorder, and no matter how much you want it to be a ghost, you're not proving your point.
Yep.
You're doing a disservice.
For everyone, yeah.
For everybody, yeah. He wants what's the best info out there. In fact, even on his podcast episode of this, he asked people, if you know what this is, let me know. If it... He's like, it's not a camera strap. I know what those look like. It's not this. It's not this. If you know something about digital photography and how this could be created.
Yeah, because it was a dreary day. It wasn't sunny. And the image is very bright. I mean, it almost looks like it's reflecting really super bright sunlight.
Correct.
But then he wasn't using a flash either.
Yeah, because when I first looked at it, the image I thought was, something glinting from sunlight. But if it's an overcast day, that kind of rules that out.
Yeah, interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, so... But the things I did not tell you guys, we did not have time to explore Conference Park.
Okay.
Beyond going to see the South Pole.
It was chilly that day. It wasn't freezing, but it was pretty cold.
It was pretty cold.
Windy up there too.
It was pretty cold.
We were right on the
water and all that. But
we didn't get to see the Staten Island ferry though.
No, we didn't. I would have liked to.
True.
It probably isn't like out. It probably is like
Yeah, I'd probably be like, oh, there it is.
docked somewhere,
All right.
getting fixed.
Yeah.
We went to see the Staten Island ferry. Like which one? Like Davidson's.
Yeah, Pete Davidson and
Colin Jost.
Yeah, Colin Jost.
We went to see their ferry.
We should.
We should. I mean, we were in Pete Davidson's neck of the
Backyard.
woods.
Yeah.
But there was another house there that's haunted. The Biddle House, which is, if we would have continued walking further up the path,
It's a cute, it's a cute Biddle House.
it's
Cute little Biddle House.
it's the H.H. Biddle House. It was owned by a guy named Henry Hogg.
It's the like light colored one, right?
Yeah, it's got the 4 columns in the front. That's at 70 Satterley Street, Staten Island, New York, and it's firmly in Conference House Park. That one was built in 1848, so much, much later than the Conference House. And it's on the original land that was part of the Royal Land Grant to Captain Christopher Billop in the late 1670s. Now, Mr. Biddle, he was a businessman, and he operated a ferry that ran between Tottenville, Staten Island, and Perth Amboy, New Jersey. The house is also haunted.
Oh.
It's said to have slamming doors, ghostly footsteps, disembodied voices, and a resident from the 1970s described poltergeist activity in that home.
Ooh, like chair stacking.
Like chair tracking, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that from Ghostbusters?
That's from Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
But speaking of Ghostbusters, can we mention we did bring a Ghostbuster with us?
Oh
on
yeah,
our
do
trip?
you have a picture of that?
I don't even know if I put it in.
started
this one
bringing. Which one is
I
it?
sent it to the email
Let me
today.
see if I can find it real quick.
Is it Venkman?
Yep.
We bring Venkman with us to haunted sites. Christy's been on her own mission of
Yeah.
getting pictures of Venkman all over the country.
I just started, but it was
See if I
fun.
can make it big here.
It's kind of like our roaming gnome.
Yeah.
But it's
a
Venkman.
Roman Venkman. Well, if we can't get it up, it's okay. We can always put it
in a
on.
second. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Him and some shakers.
No, that's the pizza one.
Well, that's what you got. Sorry.
I sent you two. I sent you one with him at the conference house too.
Sorry, I'll have to download it.
Oh
then.
yeah, but we're at the Biddle House now, or the Biddle House.
Yeah, I was looking for a good time I didn't want to
Chicken
interrupt you. You were on a good roll there.
Oh well, and at the conference house we did have the tour guide too.
Yeah,
Like,
he was a charmer.
We had that.
I mean,
remember
he
that
was
old
great.
guy?
Oh,
Like,
he was great.
It was
hilarious.
awesome. We
Yeah.
stopped him in the middle of his thing because people walked in and we wanted them to catch the same tour.
Yep.
Yeah.
He literally was like he was on.
Yeah. Rewind.
Started it right over again. He was awesome.
He was.
I love going.
And he had little jokes in there, little
did.
cute little jokes.
I
He
loved
was
his
so-
accent. Too.
Yeah, I know. He was so cute.
Yeah, that was cool.
And he actually told us a little bit of haunted lore too.
Yeah, like Jason told us before going in, he's like, a lot of the tour guides aren't going to say anything about ghosts, and I'm used to that.
Yeah.
Historical sites are like, oh, there's so much history here. Let's not focus
Take
on
away
the,
from
take
the
away from the
history.
history. Let's focus on that. And
Yeah.
ignore the ghost lore. This guy gave it all.
He did.
And so back to the Biddle House in 1904, it was purchased by a guy named George T. Brewster, who was a sculptor.
Okay.
So I don't know. I really don't know who's haunting the Biddle House.
Interesting.
It could be this guy. He lived there until his death. Then it sold in 1933 to a girl named Mrs. Dilge. And Mrs. Dilge sells it to Catherine and Charles Peterson in 1943. Now, it's the Peterson's kid who talks about the ghost lore. A person by the name of Chuck Peterson.
So that's where it starts.
That's where you hear about the 1970s ghost lore is happening in the house. So, like, they had lived there since from the 40s for like 50 years. They lived in this house. So
it just randomly starts in the 70s.
Or that's just the first person talks about
I was going to say, because during the 70s, there was a lot of attention given to haunted houses and stuff. Mostly because of Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yeah, I would think that, like, It's not that the ghost lore starts in the 1970s. I think it's that it becomes socially acceptable to talk about.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
You know, like
Or profitable.
There's a lot of things that our grandparents wouldn't talk about because it was not proper.
It's taboo or whatever.
That was taboo for the time period. But now we would just say it at McDonald's or at Texas Roadhouse. You know? So it's hard to say why people hadn't talked about it. But in the 1970s, Chuck Peterson lets it known that there is poltergeist activity in his home. And he was just one of, like, I think 3 kids. He had a sister that he moved in when he was like 2 years old. He had a sister that was 3 years old when they moved in. And he has an older brother named Jack who was 16 when they moved in the home. Now, I don't know if any of these people are still alive. But I would want to talk to Jack Peterson because coming into this new home at 16 years old, in 1943, he would have a clearer mind as to what's happening in the house. So
you would hope so.
One would think. So the next time we go up there, if we're not so rushed with time, I know we are really rushed.
That day was crazy rushed. I mean, any day we have to drive and come home the same day, that's a lot.
And if I remember correctly, when we left this site, actually when we left the pizza place to go to the next site, is when we saw the car wreck.
Oh, yeah, we did see a car wreck.
You guys remember that?
That was crazy.
We saw it like meow, waving in a trailer guy, and then they turned around like an exit ramp.
Yeah, it was some road rage going really bad.
We witnessed road rage. This little white Honda?
I don't know
or
the
something
make.
like
something
like cut off this truck
past
with a
them
trailer.
on the right.
The short trailer, yeah.
And I forget who said it, but might have been you or Jill saying that's an accident waiting to happen.
I think Jill said that. Yeah.
And then like
we thought that trailer was going to tip because of the way they were racing around. But we
Yeah.
came around the corner, literally 10, 15 seconds later, the white car in half.
In half.
Front seat, like 100 feet away from the back seat.
Yeah.
In half. And the
Totally
truck
different.
pulled over, and he was walking over to help him. And as we drove by, everybody was slowing down now with the traffic. You could hear the guy saying, "I'm okay," or answering him.
We could hear a voice coming from the car, and there was no smoke or fire or anything. That's what was so weird about it. It almost looked like a stage scene. Like we had.
It happened so quick.
I know.
How do you split a car in half like that?
It just goes to show, like, when you're driving, yes, other drivers can be idiots.
Yep.
But, like, you got to keep your head level.
That's right.
Yeah, be a little patient.
Don't let him do it.
A little patience goes a long way. And, like...
It's like Marty McFly.
No matter how bad his day was, or how...
Yeah, 10 times worse.
How in a hurry he was that he had to cut that guy off.
Yep.
Like, he just made his day 10 times worse.
Yep, now his car's in half.
Yeah, like, wherever he was rushing to get
had to have some damage, that guy.
He did not make it to that location.
Oh, no.
Like, that was, like, seriously probably the worst car accident I've ever, like, just came up
I
on.
know. Literally, we were the next cars upon it.
Yeah, like,
We didn't even really have enough time to slow down to see what was going on. We just got in the other lane and kept...
But that wasn't because of a curse or anything.
No.
We didn't
not
curse
like we
nobody.
were on our way to some cursed tree.
And I will admit, I was the evil person in the car because I was like, everyone else was like, should we stop? And I'm like, no, we got a time frame to keep.
That's right. They're good. Keep
They're
moving.
good.
Keep moving. Somebody's called 911.
We didn't see anything anyway. We're
Yeah.
not even witnesses.
Move along.
There's someone waiting there.
You weren't that bad. We're teasing.
I was, yeah. And
Anywho.
anyway, so that was
Nothing
the
else for the
conference
conference
house
house?
and the Biddle House. Although we should mention that
Chicken
we
Biddle.
went into that little visitor center.
Yeah.
Like, didn't they have all those like statues made out of cardboard? Like there, do you remember that?
Oh, I wish I would have put those pictures in here.
like they
Yeah,
had-
an artist. So they had like a visitor center for the whole park. And it must have been maybe a local artist or somebody had
Yeah.
made these sculptures. I mean, decent sized sculptures, couple feet, wide, some
Yeah.
of them, of different animals and things out of shredded cardboard. Like they would take little pieces of cardboard and I guess glue them up. Some you could tell were cardboard, some were left to look like cardboard, had the Amazon, signs
yeah.
on them or whatever, and some were painted. It was cool. I forgot all about this.
And they had a little map that showed the site. So, like, anyone that wants to go visit the conference house, I think for $10 a person, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Biddle House, if you can check it out. I think you might be able to get in there as well. But I would say stop at this little visitor center. We went there for the bathrooms. I won't lie.
Let's be honest here. It was a cold day and we needed to use the restroom.
Yeah, we had just driven several hours. We had to use the bathroom. But they do have some, if I remember correctly, there was Native American artifacts on display in there.
They did. It wasn't a huge display, but they had some cool stuff.
Yeah, and when you find out that the Biddle House, a.k.a. the conference house, had Native American graves found on the property, I think it adds to that. And then also in the conference house, was it you that got the pictures of the headstones?
That was Jill.
Oh, Jill got those.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that death's head image of it?
In their like cellar, like what the storage potato cellar, I guess, whatever they was, those headstones.
Oh yeah, I
they
had
found
that
on
up.
the
I had that
property.
picture up. It's,
Okay.
And
That was in the basement.
It was the basement, but it was also in the time frame of the
That was-
Revolutionary War. That was the kitchen.
That was Billup's headstone here. I'll pull it up again. It says Thomas Billup.
Thomas Billup. That
Something
was
on
the
it. Lies the body of Thomas Billup, something with the E, son of Thomas, something else. It's all broken and cut. You know what I mean?
no, I know.
I'm Sababit Huffy. I'm not like having trouble reading, but
I bring it up because I just think it's a little odd to have a gravestone in the house. So like it makes you wonder
we wouldn't even have seen it, right?
No, they told us about
We used
it.
flash, and that's the only way.
Oh,
we went
yeah.
around with I had my light on, and Jill was taking pictures. That's the only way we would have seen it.
yeah. So
Little potato part.
and I like Jason told us that they don't always let you go back there. That
It's our cool tour guide.
we had the cool
Yeah.
tour guide wait for the old guy.
That's right.
With good fun, comedy,
Right.
You know, to get the good tour.
They had it all set up for some Christmas event they were having the next day or something.
Oh, that's right, the
Remember?
basement.
That was
I think I even have a picture.
beautifully
I-
decorated.
I kind of had a little bit of a problem with that, like from a historical perspective.
Kind of.
oh, well,
Because it wasn't until 1848 that Christmas trees would have been utilized by
Oh my God!
British. And this guy's British.
They have a brontosaurus.
I'm just saying.
I know. I like it.
She shouldn't have a Christmas tree. They would not have had it back then. They would have been thinking that the war on Christmas.
futuristic tree in my house? Arg.
The war on Christmas was actually started by Christians back in that time frame. They were against it because there were
Right.
so many dark aspects of the holiday that they thought it took away from the
Celebration.
The celebration.
Yeah.
So get rid of your tree.
Fair enough.
Just saying.
Anything else from the conference house in Staten Island?
No, I mean that's all I got. Like anything you guys got from like that? Like
Wu-Tang's for the children. That's what I'm saying.
Wu-Tang's for the children. Mm-hmm. Is that like a song?
Sure.
Sure. Like
I like the Wu. I've always liked the Wu. If you haven't
Me
watched
too.
that TV show, the Wu-Tang Saga, that
great.
show was incredible. That
Great
show was
show.
incredible.
I've never watched it.
Just saying. Thanks to Cup of Code here real quick. We went for pizza
Yeah, we did.
because Jason told us about a spot.
No standing anytime.
Is this the spot he
That's
told
right.
us? No standing signs everywhere.
yeah, we weren't allowed to sit still on your
You couldn't.
stand.
Yeah. Don't even start about the
Keep
no
walking.
standing signs.
I think
Did he suggest this one too?
He did.
he suggested it. Yes.
Let's read here. Staten Island Conference House, Chelsea, Christopher Billup episode. Thomas Billup. Christopher Billup.
Christopher Billup.
Okay.
Thomas Billup's the gravestone.
Okay. Actually had a small parking lot, so we got a spot. First pizza of the day, and we were hungry. Ate with Jason from New York. He recommended this place because he's been willing to try it, and it was so close to the conference house. They had slices, but we sat down and ordered the fresh half cheese, half pet. And we had extra people to that day, so most of the pizza went that
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, we did.
Steven, 4.0 out of 5.
Woohoo.
Yay.
Like that. That's a good score. Pepperonis was perfect.
Pepperonis was perfect.
Yeah.
That does not sound
That's
like
some good English.
I'm just reading what's on here. I should just read whatever is written. I just have to stick to it.
Right.
A great New York style pizza, and I like the MD, the char of the crust. I like the char of the crust is what I'm going to go with.
It was very dark, if I remember correctly. Like you got black smudges.
Oh, yeah.
From the bottom of that pizza.
Burndy.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Christy did not. 3.5. Still a nice score. 3.5 out of 5.
Terrible.
Sauce was sweet, and I like that. Pizza bones was good. No, I'm kidding. Pizza bones had a good crunch to them. However, the undercarriage was kind of floppy.
I said
you
undercarriage.
said undercarriage. Floppy even. That's worse. You can't say it's floppy undercarriage. No, that's how it is. It's either floppy or crisp undercarriage, right?
Or a stiff undercarriage.
Good.
Oh, that sounds even worse.
Pepperoni was a little thick for my taste and a bit, but still had great flavor. One napkin for grease. There's your napkin one if you're drinking for it. So only one napkin, not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And I think it was the pepperonis that were greasy, right?
Oh, I'm sure it most often is.
But can I say
sometimes
this?
it's not.
Like, the thing you didn't like about the pepperonis, I like that they were the thicker pepperonis.
Oh, they were the thick ones, yeah.
And you preferred
and
them.
I preferred that. So, shows how we're just different in how we rate these.
Yeah, they're harder to get crisp, the thick ones. It just sounds weird.
That's
when I
true.
say it.
All right, moving on. I gave this a 4.25 out of 5. That's a
Wow.
big score for me. Yum! Exclamation point. Good pizza! Exclamation point. Tasty sauce! Just a period. Crust was thin and crispy and not floppy. Christy is a liar. What does this say? No, I'm just kidding. Crust was thin and crispy and not floppy is what I said. I'm a fan and would haunt. They had lots of great food that I would like to go back and try, is what I said. So 4.25.
Oh, yeah, that's a great score.
It is our first place of the day, so that's a little bit there. But Jason, actually, we let him score as well. Jason scored a 3.5 out of 5. And Jill, our friend, was there as well, 3.25 out of 5. So decent scores.
Yeah, anywhere from a 3 to a 4 is like, as Steven would say, good solid pizza.
Did I even say what this place is called? It's called the Town Deli and Pizzeria in Staten Island. The Town with the E on the end. Towny Deli and Pizzeria.
And I do want to point out the whole weird ass signs to say no standing.
Go ahead.
Like,
Do it.
we kept seeing these signs everywhere. And we'd ask Jason, what the heck does that mean? You can't stand?
There
near
are
these
parking signs.
They're parking signs.
It says no stop, no standing.
So, like, standing in Staten Island means you can't be sitting in your car
Right.
holding the spot,
Yep.
and that's considered standing.
Yeah.
Despite the fact you're freaking sitting
I know.
in a vehicle.
Or walking.
Or, yeah, like,
I used to see signs like that when I lived in Chicago, too, so I think it might just be a city thing.
I still say the next time we go to Staten Island,
We small town.
we have to take a video of one of us hopping next.
I'm not standing.
I'm not standing. I'm
Not
hopping.
standing.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
roller skate.
I'm leaning.
Like, we gotta fuck with that.
I'm roller skating. Not standing. I got wheels.
Maybe just even steal one of those signs and bring it for the podcast.
There you go. That's what we should have done. That would have been. I
Yeah.
mean, no.
No, bad.
I mean, no. But Town Deli and Pizzeria, Staten Island, great scores. Overall, I would put us at like a 3, just under a 4.0. So good score overall. Great pizza to start the day. It was a fun trip. I really liked hanging out with Jason. He is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
More
he
to
was.
come with him.
But that's it, I think, for Staten Island. And
Yeah, please, everyone, like, comment, subscribe. It really, really means a lot. I know it only just takes a few seconds. Just go up there and click those little buttons. It really helps. And join us next time you crave a slice of the paranormal.
This podcast was produced by Stone State Entertainment.